Hey, this is Rob from ASUS, and today we're unboxing the U36, and it's actually the second generation, the ASUS U36SD, and what that means is it has a second gen Intel Core i5 processor with it. And what's special about this version is it's actually the optional solid-state drive version. So it has a 160GB SSD in place of the conventional 640GB hard drive that comes with the normal U36. This was actually the slimmest standard voltage notebook when it was announced back in January at CES. And it's still one of the slimmest notebooks out there. But just because it's slim doesn't mean it's missing any kind of performance. So let's crack into this thing and see what's in the box. So the first thing we've got in here is this packet on the top. And this has got our warranty card first. It's got tie strap for all the cables, driver CD, information on how to update the drivers, and the user manual. And the user manual actually has a great LCD cleaning cloth in the back of this as well. And then on the left-hand side, you've got your charging cables and adapter. And on the right-hand side is your 8-cell battery, and this is good for about 10 hours on the U36. Let's pull that out. Alright, and then there's the U36SD itself, and I'll just pull up all the covers here so you can get a good look at it. So this is definitely an extremely slim notebook. It's only 0.75 inches slim, and I'll just slide in the battery, and I'll get this box out of the way. So let's look at some of the ports on this notebook. So on the left hand side there's Kensington lock, the power plug-in, VGA out, and two USB 2.0 ports. And then on the other side we've got our LAN port, we've got HDMI out, and we've got a USB 3.0 port, and then a 5-in-1 card reader, and our microphone and headphone jacks. And spec-wise, the U36 has an Intel Core i5 2410M processor. It's a second-gen Sandy Bridge processor. It's got 4GB of DDR3 1333 MHz RAM with space for 4 more. And it's got NVIDIA GT520M graphics with Optimus technology, Bluetooth 3.0, and of course that 160GB solid state drive that I mentioned before, which on this model is an awesome perk to have. And if we open it up and look inside, we've got the same nano-coated magnesium that the rest of the shell has. And what's nice about this is that it's quite fingerprint resistant, so it's going to stay looking new for quite a long time. And you've also got this really great chiclet keyboard, so that combined with the large palm rest is going to make it really easy to type on this notebook. Now here's where that solid state drive comes into play. So I'm going to turn the notebook on now, and let's see how long it takes to boot up into Windows. We already know that on the U36SD hard drive version this takes about 50 seconds, but it's quite a lot faster with the solid state drive version. And you're actually going to notice this speed boost with any kind of application that you run or any kind of task that you do. It's always going to start up this fast, and it's always going to be crisp like that. So huge difference in startup time, less than half the time. Now the solid state drive version, this is the XA1, retails for $10.99, and the hard drive version of this same notebook with the otherwise identical specs is going to be $8.99. So I'll leave it up to you if you think the SSD is worth that much. Personally, I think it's definitely worth it. But until then, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to ASUS ROG.